Now you might be wondering, wow, there's a change of background, a lot of things are gonna happen, like right now. Hey guys, it's Aaliya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm very excited because I'm gonna be talking about my most favorite movie. Well, it's only the movie, but I have many more. But this is one of my most favorite movies, and I'm not sure you're watching it the third time right now, which is Harry Potter. Now, you guys know there are like 7 parts of it. 7th one is part 1 and part 2. And all of that stuff is there. I know like everything about Harry Potter, even though I didn't see a few things, but the little like cursed child one, I didn't read those books, but I never read the books of them, but I did see the movie, and it was like so cool and so nice. I really do like the movie and all of that stuff. But Harry Potter is like, if you've seen Harry Potter, the first question comes to people's mind is, what house are you in? Like, one of the 4 houses, which is yours. But the answer will be, the question of that answer will be answered right now. But let's get ahead on the video. So here's the book right here. This is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Hogwarts House Edition, written by J.K. Rowling, of course, and this is the Ravenclaw. And yes, we're not from one of the 4 houses. I am Ravenclaw. I've also taken like quizzes and everything that you can find on Pinterest. I really like taking them, and sometimes I get Gryffindor, sometimes I get Ravenclaw, but I never got a Hufflepuff and Slytherin. So I just went with Ravenclaw because that's the most number of times I got Ravenclaw right here. Look at the book, it looks so nice. I'm just like placing it like here, like that's so cool. Like I really like the book and everything. It's so nice, like very cool. Also like look at the sides. It's matching with the background. I feel like it will be much more darker, but like that's matching. Like you can't even tell like which is which. So it's like all the borders. So the Ravenclaw, like each house has a meaning. I won't get into every 3, like all the 4 of them, but like this one is one of the 4s. This is actually this beautiful bespoke. I'll also read what is behind this. This beautiful bespoke Ravenclaw edition of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire celebrates the Hogwarts house famed for its wit, learning, and wisdom. Harry's 4th year at Hogwarts is packed with more great Ravenclaw moments and characters, including the return of Morning Martell, who with typical Ravenclaw intelligence helps Harry solve a crucial clue in the Triwizard Tournament. And the last it says, wear your house colors with pride, because each house has its color, and it is blue, and I do really like it. And as I really liked, this, and the first time I and my brother saw it together, I turned my whole laptop into this blue thing, because I was through a phase where I just wanted everything to be blue. I also started wearing a lot of blue shirts, because that's what I have mostly in my cupboard. Then I was like, okay, I'm just going to return it back all to pink. So I took it out, but I was just like so much in love with blue color. It was so nice and everything. But guys, the one thing you must talk about this book is how detailed it is. Like at the front too, like look, there are people, and then there's a Goblet of Fire and everything, and then at the side it says Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, written by J.K. Rowling. Of course, it'll be written everywhere. And then, well, the most thing that I really liked about this is this one. This is the whole Harry Potter map. Like, Harry Potter map? What am I talking about? Hogwarts map. Like, if you're wondering, that's the castle right here. This is, that's Hagrid's cabin. And I might show you, like, keeping it down right here, because the, like, detailing in this, it's, like, so cool. Like, you can see, like, everything. Like, if you're wondering, and if you're visiting Hogwarts, and if you want a map, like, here it is. Like, look at it. Look how cool it is. And to give, like, a feeling of, like, which, like, if you're, like, in the movie and everything, and, like, all of that, there are, like, letters. Like, that's Harry Potter's handwriting. Then we have, I read this book, and I really do like this book. And then you have Mrs. Weasley writing the letter to Mr. and Mrs. Dursley. And all that stuff. And if you're wondering what does Ravenclaw mean, each character does, each house has a meaning. I won't get into the other 3, but the Ravenclaw for this one has to be, 1 minute. Oh yeah, or yet in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind, where those of wit and learning will always find their kind. This is told by the Sorting Hat, but you also have an introduction of the Ravenclaw here. So if Ravenclaw means intelligent and like smart and like originality, and all of that comes into that. And then Ravenclaw, the symbol of it, I'll pop it right here, like the logo and everything, just right here, coming here. And look at the book. Like, I'll just give you like the closest look on it. Here it is, the book, and so cool. And we're gonna get more about it while showing it like down here. So let's do it. Okay, so guys, here's the book right now in front of me. I want to show you guys how the tiniest details are present in this book and all the beautiful things. So let's get started right into it. So first of all, here it says Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire. I really love the O has a symbol of Harry Potter, the light bulb. And then here in the blue, there's a carriage, there are girls, there are all these I don't know, it's a horse that can fly. So yeah, that is actually also seen in the starting of the movie when all the other people from Books Battens and everyone comes to Harry Potter comes to Hogwarts to play the Goblet of Fire. Then we have another girl here. It says the Hogwarts House Edition, and if you guys don't know till by now, my house is Ravenclaw, so I got it. So here we have Ravenclaw written, like a badge. This is like the symbol, this thing. It's like a type of symbol, and it's here, wit, learning, wisdom. That's the meaning of Ravenclaw. And here, as you can see, the 4 houses are called Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Each house has its noble history, and each has produced outstanding witch and wizards. So, for us, it's Ravenclaw, and they each have history. And you want to know who actually created this Ravenclaw house? Let me show you. Now, first things that I want to show you is Rowena Ravenclaw, the founder of Ravenclaw House. So here she is standing beautifully with her crown and everything. So this is a snake for Slytherin, a lion for Gryffindor, an eagle for Ravenclaw, and then I don't know what is this, but it's for Hufflepuff. I'm not even sure what it is, so yeah. But, like, look at her, how beautifully she's standing there with her long black hair, her long dress. As you can see, it's written here, Rowena Ravenclaw. It just looks so beautiful. And then the next thing that I want to show you, which absolutely took my heart, is this. This is the map of Hogwarts Castle. Actually, the Hogwarts, and here it is. So let's start from the middle. So here's Hogwarts Castle. It's nothing but simple, and it's completely nice and beautiful. I really like it. Now the sea, you can see there's some, oh, this is a mermaid. This is a mermaid with like catching that fork thingy. This will be actually seen in the Goblet of Fire. They will use it for one of the challenges. Then you have an octopus. You have one of its tentacles right here. You have, well, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's something there. And then there's another mermaid sitting on a rock, so that's cool. And the boats, and then all of these trees have looked very beautiful and detailed way. And then this is actually a whole type of water, so like, yeah, that's cool. And then you have Albus Dumbledore coming to Hogwarts Castle, returning from somewhere. So that's Albus Dumbledore, actually. And then the other place that is super duper detailed is the Forbidden Forest. As you can see, there is these mans. I don't know what they're called, but they're like a half human and half like a horse body type of people. And then we have all the trees. We have like all the animals. You guys can see something right here, can't you? I don't know what is that. If you do really know that, comment down below. I don't remember quietly, but yeah. And then we have Hagrid's cabin. Hagrid. Everyone loves him. And that's Hagrid right there, if you're wondering. It took me quite a while to understand that was Hagrid, but yeah. Then we have Whomping Willow in the second movie, which is the Chamber of Secrets. Ron and Harry get stuck in this, so that was cool. Greenhouses, this is where they learn about plants, and Neville Longbottom is good at plants. We have the broom shed right near the Quidditch stadium, so you can take the brooms and you can go and play some Quidditch. You have that, oh God's sake, I'm forgetting all the names when I just had to tell about this. That is the Golden Snitch. Wow, I remember it. That's the Golden Snitch, and here is the Quidditch stadium. You have the practice pitch too, so you can practice Quidditch. And then here's this Hogsmeade. So, you know, here's also the Shrieking Shack. And then there's that place where you can get butterbeer. So this is the whole map. And if you want to go to Hogwarts, just look at this video and you will find everything. That's the details. And then now you might want to see a more type of a cool thing, which is J.K. Rowling added something, which I don't know the page number though, but that is actually like where Harry writes letters to Sirius, and Ron does too, and then Mr. and Mrs. Dursley does also write it. Here is the Harry's letter. It's super duper cool, right? It's like they show the handwriting too of how Harry will write it. And then you also have the invitation. This is Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's handwriting. I think it's Miss Weasley wrote this, and it says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Dursley, can I please have..." It's not what it is, but when I read it, it's like, "Can Harry have a permission to come with us for the Quidditch match?" Yes, that's what it is. And here it is. Like, look at the handwriting. I love Mrs. Weasley's handwriting. And then we also have Ron's, which is right here. This is Ron's handwriting, which is a lot darker. It's the same like Harry's though, but that's cool. The other thing that I want to show you that looks the same like the starting of the page that Ravenclaw. It's like the end, but we have Garrick Ollivander. Oh, this is the Drunk Monks. So here are the Drunk Monks. That looks beautiful. Oh, you guys know the magical paintings at Hogwarts, right? Those are cool. So here's Garrick Ollivander standing there curiously thinking of what wand he should give to his other customer. Look at the detailing and also that, his hair, his eyes, the way he's standing, the long coat. It says Ollivander here. It says Garrick Ollivander here. And then all these things I'm going to read because I know a lot about this and I might tell everything in a detailed way. So yeah guys, that's it. And I knew one secret. I thought Garrick Ollivander is Gryffindor, but he's Ravenclaw. So that is mind-blowing. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. But now, let's move on. I don't think if you guys understand, you should go and watch Harry Potter. Like, all of my friends, I'm like, did you watch Harry Potter? Go and watch it. It's one of the greatest things ever. Like, all of those stuff. And I think I'm going to show it like down here. Like, and I'll just keep it and I'll show you. But this is pretty much a Goblet of Fire. Like, the whole movie here. But in a more detailed way. More like, you know, what has happened before this scene. What has happened after. And all of that stuff. I've been reading it. And, so, you know, just like, you know, wow, that's so cool. So yeah, that's like my book, and that's it for today's video guys. See you guys next time. Bye.